stuff like that, it always looks better if you zoom in a little bit and like pan a little bit.
Are there any solos or anything?
There are solos. All of them are in the middle. Some actors go on that side, but other than that, it's about right. All right. Thank you for everybody that came. Some of you were here even before I was, which is pretty awesome. So thank you for the support. We are going to go ahead and get this started with band. They've got a list of songs that we're going to do just for some enjoyment and for some music. Make sure that you go back and get some more popcorn and drinks if you need to during this time. We'll dim the lights a little bit, and then, but this way the band can play for about 20 minutes straight. So band, are you ready to rock? Here we go. All right, here's the Sixth Grade Band.
Hey, Nikki. Nikki, do you want them to move so you guys can see it? Oh, okay.
excuse us for about 3-5 minutes to get ready for the musical portion of our concert. They're going to carry it through and put their instruments away. But one more big round of applause for 6th grade band. Good job, guys. Check. Check, check. All right. Thank you for your patience on it. We are going to start off the musical portion. But before we start off, I just want to educate a little bit of just how much extra they have worked in here to make this show, or make a show like this go on. You'll see a lot of lines, you'll see a lot of solos, you'll see some choreography, but they started this play as soon as Christmas concert was over. And the day after Christmas concert, when everybody can breathe and kind of relax a little bit, 5th and 6th grade, that's when they start their show. And that's what I bring them the scripts and we read it that day. And then we talk about auditions and setup and all that stuff right away. A huge shout out to just the kids that have put in the extra work. That's a lot of recess time and a lot of lunches, all with Rossberg, and that's got to be tiring, I bet. But huge shout out to them. Another big thank you to the Husk and the Golden Husk board to just let us perform in an area like this. It is a great privilege and an honor to be able to just bring these kids out in front of a great audience, and hopefully we just have a great fun night of music. So without further ado, this is 6th grade with Rats.
A long time ago, a time before airplanes and cars and buses and trains.
A time before television, CD players, computers, and video games. There's a quaint village in a green valley next to a gently flowing river.
Artists came from miles around to paint pictures of the valley with its river and village because it was so beautiful.
And the name of the village was Hamlin. As you can see, things were not quite right in Hamlin.
Needless to say, the good citizens of Hamlin were very concerned.
Oh, here comes one now. It's Mr. Rat. He's the town baker. Everyone loves his rolls. If they can get to them before the rats do.
And there's Miss Lilyspoon. She's the town librarian. Good morning, Miss Lilyspoon.
Why, hello, dear. Have you seen the book, The Three Blind Mice? It's disappeared from the library again, and I can't find it anywhere. This book is really sad.
Miss Lilyspoon, I found your book. Oh, well.
Look, here comes Constable Blarney. He's the policeman who keeps order in our little village. Hello, Constable Blarney.
Why, hello, 'tis a fine morning. I love to stay and chat, but I need to get over and open up the office. Oh dear, I've seemed to misplace my keys. Let's see, I had them when I was at home. Maybe I dropped them on the corner.
Goodbye, Constable Blarney.
Oh, here comes Miss Finney. She runs the bank. Hello, Miss Finney.
Hello there. I'm off to the bank to deposit more money. Best place for harder money. The bank. Very secure. Yes, sir. You can rest easy knowing your money's safe with me. Well, I've got to be off now. Busy day ahead of me, sorting money, counting money, protecting money. A baker's job is never done.
And so, that's the town of Hamlin.
Wait, don't forget the children.
Oh yes, the children. How could we forget the children? There's Jimmy and Nate, Billy and Wendy.
Wait, don't forget about me. I'm the mayor of this fair city. Why, hello there, Miss Pickle. Let me see that sweet baby of yours. Beautiful child, you are very fortunate. Ew, rats!
Overrun with
One day, while the mayor and council were meeting, things in the village got completely out of hand.
And so, the dragon raised his big, ugly head above the brave knight. Hey, that rat took my book!
Here you go, Susan.
These flowers are so beautiful. Where'd you get them? That rat took my flowers! So when's the next practice? I don't know, but I hope I make the team. Just keep working on catching. The ball! The rat took our ball!
Here's your buddy for the breakfast, Rod.
Thank you. Enjoy yours. Rats, after them! They took me, honey! They took
Okay, just settle down. Now, is there a problem here? Okay, just settle down. I'll get on the case right away, as soon as I find my keys.
With all due respect, Constable, that's what you said last time.
And the time before that.
And we really know you tried to get rid of those rats.
But there are just too many of them.
The situation is completely out of hand.
Where is the mayor? The mayor's got to do something. We want the mayor. We want the mayor. We want the mayor.
Quiet. Good citizens. Now what can I do for you?
Miss Mary, you've simply got to do something about these rats.
That's right, they're everywhere into everybody's business.
Yes, they steal our money, eat our bread, and they're not very polite.
They're downright rude, and I don't like them very much at all. Now, good citizens, just calm down and go home. I shall call an emergency meeting of the town council to form a plan. Everything will be taken care of. Don't worry now, just go on home. We'll get right on it. We've got a rodent problem. It's something we must discuss. It's come to our attention and created quite a fuss. All of our friends and neighbors are ready to scream and shout. And if we don't do something, they're going to throw us out. What's with the rats? What's with the rats? What are they doing here? If we don't make them relocate, our jobs will disappear. A plan that's simple and yet direct. Something to send them packing, something they won't suspect. What's with the rats? What's with the rats? What are they doing here? If we don't make them relocate, our jobs will disappear. Our jobs will disappear. Unemployment! Our jobs will disappear. Poof! We need a plan. I want action now. You, Pennywinkle, what's your plan? I haven't got a plan, miss. Haven't got a plan? Haven't got a plan? This is absurd. We must have a plan. You, Quigley, do you have a plan?
Well, Miss Mayor, I was thinking that we could. That is, perhaps it would. You see, actually, no!
I can't believe this. We have pesky rats everywhere, and no one has come up with a way to get rid of them? What? I think I've got a plan now. I think I might have one too. Let's hear them. Pennywinkle, you first. Traps, miss. Big traps with cheese. We've tried that. They steal the cheese and the traps. Yes, Quigley? We play loud music. Tried it. It gave me a headache. The rats actually actually liked it, started dancing. Pennywinkle?
Well, maybe we could all be friends and live in peace and harmony.
With a bunch of rats? This is lunacy. Doesn't anyone have a plan?
Gentlemen and ladies, did I hear you correctly? Are you in need of a plan? Well, I've got a plan.
Now wait just a minute. Who are you? Where did you come from? And why are you here?
Let's see. Who am I? I'm the Pied Piper. Pied, because my colorful outfit. Piper, because I play this pipe. Where am I from? I'm from a distant, mysterious land. And why am I here? I'm here to rid you of your rodents.
And what is so special about your pipe?
Watch and listen.
Wow, now that was disturbing. But we don't need dancing rats running around here.
No. You're missing my point completely. What I propose to do is to lure the rats into the river with my piping.
Wow, that would be great. No more squeaking.
Peace and quiet. And the citizens would finally leave us alone and recognize me as Grand Mayor that I am. We'll pay you 5,000 guilders to get rid of the rats.
That is the most gracious offer. But I don't overcharge. Bad for business, you know? My fee is 1,000 guilders.
Wow, that's a great offer.
We should take it. The sooner the better.
It's a deal.
Done.
Ain't it great to be a rat? Ain't it great to be the big cheese? 'Cause the right parents have. We can do just as we please.
Good day, Town Council. How do you like that the rats are gone?
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it's okay.
I guess it could be worse.
And to show our gratitude, we would like to pay you 50 guilders.
50 guilders? We agreed on 1,000.
Oh, come on now, my dear fellow. Surely you can't be serious.
But we had an agreement.
Yes, but all you did was blow a few notes on your pipe. You can't expect 1,000 for that. Tell you what, we'll double the offer and give you 100 guilders.
This is unacceptable. I won't argue with you, Miss Mayor. Pay me my fee or you'll regret it, ma'am.
Well, that's it.
That's the end of the story?
They didn't live happily ever after.
And the children stayed frozen forever?
All because the mayor didn't live up to her promise.
Oh, well, thanks for coming.
Hold on there, just kidding. Boy, did we have them.
What? We did? Oh yeah, here's what really happened.
Well, the townspeople discovered that the mayor had gone bad on her agreement with the Pied Piper.
You got back on your agreement!
They sent her.
You did not keep your promise!
They sent her.
As she was saying, they sent her off with the money to find the Pied Piper.
Pay the piper! No!
And when she found the piper, she begged him to forgive his bad behavior and take the money that was owed him.
And the Pied Piper did just that.
But as they began the return trip, the piper played a few notes, and the mayor found herself singing the children's song all the way back to Hamlin.
Listen, I believe I hear the mayor returning now.
Come away and join the fun, play hide and seek with me. Count to 10, now let's begin, go hide where I can see. Over there behind the wall or underneath the tree. Ready or not, 'cause here I come, it's fine, don't you agree? Please, may I have your attention? Good citizens of Hamlin, it warms my heart to see us all together and happy. I know we've been through some difficult times, but now the rats are gone. And I, for one, have learned a valuable lesson that once a promise is made, should always be kept.
And so, the people of Hamlin did live happily ever after.
And as for the rats, they were gone forever.
Or were they?
Like our town of Hamlin, wouldn't you agree? The rolling hills and valleys make perfect scenery. The air is quite refreshing, the weather is sublime. A nicer place for living you'll likely never find. Hamlin, through our town of Hamlin, we access to the great community. Better believe it. Hamlin, a snack or sound of Hamlin, or makes me like a finer place to be.
All right. One more giant thank you to 6th grade. One more round of applause for these guys. Some of these kids I have had for 7 years, some of them I've had for 1, but thank you kids for making music and thank you for making memories. As a thank you, we've got a little slideshow with some baby pictures that we get to see of them. So we do need to do a little bit of a set strip and everything, so if you guys would just play patient. If you gotta use the restrooms, more popcorn or drinks, please do so. Kids, I want you guys right down here unless you have other jobs, all right? All right. Hey, sixth grade. I have an important announcement for you, sixth graders. From the Golden Husk, we have one bag of popcorn for every sixth grader free!